In the 1970s, the sky itself became a battlefield, America's F-15 reigned supreme, and the Soviet Union needed an answer.
The Kremlin gave its order. Create a fighter that would break every limit known to flight.
From pencils and paper came a dream, the Su-27 Flanker. Titanium, jet fuel, and the roar of twin AL-31F engines, clue, power forged in Soviet steel. In 1977, a silent shape lifted from the fog to us, the first flight of the Su-27. He lived in centrifuges and simulators, chasing perfection at the edge of blackout. Every flight was war against air, gravity, and fear. Each crash, each flame, pushed the engineers closer to mastery. Soviet pride demanded nothing less than victory.
Moscow, 1989. The world's eyes turned to Zhukovsky Airfield.
Pugachev ignites twin engines. The Flanker trembles with raw power.
He climbs through thin air, where silence and thunder meet. Then, the impossible, the Cobra.
Nose up 120 degrees, the aircraft hangs, suspended between sky and stall. For 2 seconds, gravity yields. The Su-27 dances where no fighter should survive.
Pugachev eases forward. The flanker recovers, flawless.
The crowd stands frozen. Western generals whisper in disbelief.
Then comes the applause. Thunder, louder than engines.
The Cobra had rewritten the laws of flight and history. In Washington, analysts replayed the Moscow footage, frame by frame, disbelief growing with each angle.
How could a 30-ton jet stall, stand upright, then recover without losing control?
Western pilots tried to mimic the Cobra. Every attempt ended in stall and spin.
For decades, aeronautical engineers had chased this dream. Total control at zero airspeed. The Cobra broke the laws of lift, trading velocity for dominance. Across the world, headlils shouted, the Flanker had changed the game.
Television pundits called it a stunt. Others called it genius.
Inside command bunkers, alarm bells rang. The balance of air power had shifted.
In response, NATO pilots trained harder, faster, but none could master the stall like the Flanker. Even in Western flight schools, the Cobra became legend, a maneuver to study, never to copy. From the wings of the Su-27, new fighters were born, faster, smarter, more lethal. Thrust vectoring, digital fly-by-wire, extended range, the legacy of control perfected. Beneath each modern Sukhoi, the DNA of the Flanker still breathes.
From Asia to Europe, nations adopted its design, proof of enduring brilliance.
New pilots study the Cobra not as a trick, but as a philosophy. Control through chaos. Mastery is not power. It is harmony between man, Mushu, and air.
The heart of the Flanker still beats in every Sukhoi engine built today.
And from its bloodline, the Su-57 emerged. Silent, invisible, unstoppable.
Even rival nations borrowed from its aerodynamics, proof that greatness transcends borders. 4 decades, one vision, to master the sky. From air shows to real war zones, the Flanker's spirit still leads every mission.
In unity, they fly, generations bound by design and purpose.
The Lethand is no longer one man or Dunt Mashu. It is a legacy shared. Technology evolves, but the soul of flight remains unchanged.
The sky still carries its echo, the Flanker, eternal in flight.
Decades have passed, yet in quiet airfields across Russia, the Flanker still rests, proud, eternal.
Every ignition, every roar fell. A heartbeat of history, awakening once more.
Forged in the Cold War, reborn through time, the Flanker takes to the sky again. Man may age, machines may rust, but the dream to conquer the sky never fades. Su-27 Flanker, born not just to fight, but to rule the sky. Dedicated to Viktor Pugachev and the pilots who redefined flight.